Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aikal Iman. So today, me and my group would like to present our commercial law HLB2013 group assignment. This assignment is related to the topic 3 of our course, which is law of agency. After that, this assignment also is about the discussion of the issues that happen in the Cempaka Sdn Bhd company. So without wasting any time, I would like to explain the contents of this presentation. The presentation includes the question of the case study, the issue, the formulation, the legal principle, the supporting case used, the application, and the conclusion that we have been identified. Okay everyone, after that I will let Ahmad Zulfikar Airaf to explain about the case study question. Thank you.
Thank you Muhammad Aikal Iman. My name is Ahmad Zulfikar Airaf bin Ahmad Zulkifli, and I will describe to all of you about the case study and the issues happen in the case study. As we can see at the slide, Cempaka Sdn Bhd is a company with deal in real estate business. The company obtained an interest-free loan to build 2 condominiums on a piece of land occupied by squatters. The company hired Sofiana Express Agency to negotiate with the squatters to vacate the land. Cempaka Sdn Bhd agreed to pay her Rm1,000 as a commission for each statement that she made. Sofiana informed the company that they agreed to vacate the land for a payment 20,000 ringgit Malaysia without the company's knowledge to communication with principal. Each family paid Sofiana 1,000 after they received the money, made secret profit. When this matter was exposed, the company refused to pay her the commission. Meanwhile, Sofiana threatened to sue the company, advised Cempaka Sdn Bhd. Okay, after that I will explain the issues that need to be solved in the case study that we have been identified. There are 2 main issues that need to be solved. The first issue is whether Cempaka Sdn Bhd has the legal right to refuse to pay Sofiana commission. The second issue is whether Sofiana can sue the company because the company refused to pay her commission. As already stated, Cempaka Sdn Bhd is a company with deal in real estate business, and Sofiana is as their agent with responsible for the negotiation with the third party. Okay, everyone, that's all from me, and I would like to invite Muhammad Shahrizad to explain the type of formulation used in order to solve this issue. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmad Zulfikar Airaf. My name is Muhammad Shahrizad, and then I will explain about the type of formulation used in order to solve this issue. As you can see at the slide, there are 3 main formulations used to solve this issue. Firstly, creation of agency. Secondly, the right and duties of agency, section 164 to 174 CA. And thirdly, the duties of principal, section 175 to 178. Okay, firstly, I will start the creation of agency. Since Cempaka Sdn Bhd hired Sofiana to negotiate with the squatter to vacate the land, this case is related to the creation of an agency. In law of agency, there are 5 ways that an agency relationship can be created. Firstly, an agency relationship can be created by express agency. Express agency is a situation when an agency may be appointed expressly by principal through agreement between the principal and the agent. Next, an agency relationship also can be created by implied agency. Implied agency is an agency relationship that implied from words spoken or conduct of principal, and also implied from the relationship between the parties in partnership, employer and employee. Furthermore, an agency relationship also can be created by ratification. Principal may ratify the act of an agency who had no authority to act of his behalf. Then, agency relationship also can be created by necessity. Agency by necessity provide that agency relationship imposed by law in emergency situation to enable the agent to do all such acts as necessary to protect the interests of principals. Lastly, agency by holding out. In this situation where principal by his word or conduct have led others to believe the agent was his agent, where in fact agent was not, principal will be bound by agent acts. I think I have done my parts. After that, I let Ahmad Khalaf Haidar to explain about the second and the third formulation used in order to solve this issue. Thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad Shahrizad. My name is Ahmad Khalaf Haidar and I will explain about the two others formulation used in order to solve this issue. The second formulation is about the right and duties of an agent according to section 164 and until 174 Code of Appeals. According to the duties and right of an agent, there are 8 primary duties that an agent should be accountable. For the first duty is to obey all principal law instruction, section 164. On top of that, if no instruction by principal, to act according to custom in doing the same business and at the same place. After that, the third duty is exercise reasonable care, skill and diligence in carrying out duties according to section 164. S65. The fourth duty is to render proper account to principal when required, section 166. Besides that, an agent also need to pay principal all sum received but may retain in his commission or expense incurred or advance made in carrying out his duty, section 170 and section 171 Code of Appeal 1950. And the sixth duty is to communicate with the principal. However, an agent also should avoid a conflict of interest and don't let his own personal conflict interfere his duty. Lastly, an agent should not make secret profit from the third party. After that, I will explain about the third formulation, which is duty of principal, section 175 until 178. As you can see at the slide, the duties of principal include to pay agent his remuneration or commission unless agent was gratuitous, not willfully prevent or hinder from earning his commission, and to identify, reimburse or for any expense incurred advance made in the course of agency, section 175 and 176. Okay, after that I will let Zafan Yastavi to justify this formulation toward the case study. Thank you.
Thank you Ahmad Khalaf Haidar for explaining the formulation. My name is Zafar Zabi. I will justify the formulation based on the case study. For the case recording to Sofiana and Cepaka Sediam Berhad, the company wanted to rely on the agency by ratification and duties of an agent of Sofiana made secret profit from the negotiation when the third party without the company knowledge. Besides that, Sofiana also wanted to rely on the duties of principal as a principal need to pay his agent commission or remuneration. Next, we move to legal principle regarding to this case. According to legal principle of express agency, it is an agency relationship when Cepaka Sediam Berhad company hired Sofiana to negotiate with the squatters to vacate the land. There are several conditions to be fulfilled, namely of an express agency. The agreement can be made in writing or orally according to section 140 Contract Act 1950. In this case, Cepaka Sediam Berhad, who is now as a principal, hired and appointed Sofiana expressly as a real estate agent. Express agency is an actual authority which means agent has the power to act on the behalf of a principal, but to this case, it is clear that Sofiana is not a quotation agent, and according to the duties of principal section 175 to 178, the principal on the other hand must pay his agent commission according to the duty of agent, and agent must follow his principal introduction. According to section 170 and section 171 CA 1950, an agent must pay to principal a sum receipt but may retain his commission or expenditure or advance made in carrying out his duty. Besides that, an agent also must communicate with the principal and must ask reasonable relation in combination with the principal as the agent to his principal. He is responsible not to make any secret profit out of the performance of his duty. Secret profit can be defined as a bribe, such as payment of a secret commission or a kickback. As previously stated, if an agent makes secret profit, the agent may face a variety of consequences to the agent. For example, the principal may require a contract with the party, and the principal may recover secret profit from agent. Refer to pay commission remuneration. The principal also can dismiss and sue the agent for damage. I think that's all from me.
Thank you, Zarfan Yasavi, for explaining the justification and the legal principle used to solve these issues. After that, I want to explain the supporting case that is used against Cempaka Sdn Bhd versus Sofiana case study. The supporting case used is Mahesan versus Malaysian Government Officers Cooperative Housing Society Ltd. As you can see at the slide, the appellant, the director and employee of a housing society, was bribed by a real estate agent, one Manikam, and the appellant then caused the society to buy land at an overvalue. The agent was sued for money had and received for the amount of the bribe paid in breach of agent's fiduciary duty, as well as in tort for the loss suffered by the society for the overvalued land because the agent's fraud. And it was held as the profit made by the intermediate purchaser due to the fraud of the agent was awarded as compensation on the basis that the principal had lost the opportunity to purchase at the lower price. Okay, after explaining the supporting case used in order to solve these issues, I would like to apply all of the justification into the Cempaka Sdn Bhd company versus Sofiana situation. Based on Sofiana's situation, she had failed to follow the third agency by ratification, which is an agent must act as an agent, not as a principal. When she was dealing the negotiation, she must let the principal ratify the act of her, as she had no authority to receive the money from the family at the first place. Furthermore, Sofiana also failed to follow the 8 duties and rights of an agent, section 164 until 174 Courts of Appeals, which is not to make secret profit. Based on the Mahesan's case study, since the officers a housing society was bribed by a real estate agent, the agent was sued for money had and received for the amount of bribe paid in the breach of the agent's fiduciary duty, as well as in tort. It is clear that Sofiana already breached her duty to the principal. That's all from me, and I will let Ahmad Zuhafiki Airaf to explaining the last content of this presentation, which is the conclusion of this case. Thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad Ekaliman. As a conclusion, yes, Cempaka Sdn Bhd has legal right to refuse to pay Sofiana her commission as she made secret profit amount as RM1,000 Malaysia from the negotiation with the third party. Sofiana cannot rely on the duties of principal section 175 until 178 as she already broke her duty as an agent. After that, the second issue is whether Sofiana has the right to sue Cempaka Sendirian Berhad. Based on the case above, no, Sofiana cannot sue company Cempaka Sendirian Berhad. It is because she already failed to follow her duty as an agent. According to the law of agency, Cempaka Sendirian Berhad is the one who has the legal right to sue company and dismiss her as an agent instead. Okay everyone, that's all from me and my group members. Thank you.